everyone, to this special session we have today. As I believe one of the important area of the CV writing. Now, in the last few years, the CVs have changed completely. The companies want precise CVs. They want CVs with the exact information what you have done, your skill sets, your qualification, and not too much of information. At the entry level, at the fresher level jobs, when you write a CV, you must ensure that you write your all personal details correctly, your email IDs, phone numbers, name, any family name required, the other things like your educational qualification, experience, any internship you have done, any projects you have done, any skills which are needed for these kind of job roles. All these points must be well covered in your CV. Yet, CV should be concise, precise, not over 1.5 pages. It should not be running into multiple pages that you play volleyball or you play guitar. All those things today are not required in most of these CVs. The hobbies and all those things are generally now not. Yes, volunteering, if you have done any kind of a volunteering work, that is acceptable. That is something you should always mention. If you have done volunteering in colleges, in any of the university programs, in your community volunteering programs, on the cleanliness, or on the imparting education to poor kids, any kind of those voluntary kind of things you must put into the CV. Now, in that direction, when we saw the CVs were of different style, different kind of content. A lot of students were writing CVs in their own way with a lot of guidance from Mr. Malia and the team. Uh, these CVs are actually in a very different variety. So, in order to address that problem, we, the team here at Cliniminds, has developed the software. It's a artificial intelligence based software where you can use this software to write variety of CVs. So let's say you are into the CRPV and CDMs, or CRCDM and a PV, or you are into the CRPV only. You need to prepare maybe sometimes multiple CVs. Let's say for the clinical research coordinator role, CTA role, ETMF regulatory record specialist role, drug safety associate role. So there are multiple CVs required from time to time. Now, this, of course, is effort from your side to create those CVs on regular basis. But now, with the help of this technology, with this AI solution, you'll be able to create the CVs in a more standard manner, where you can use this AI tool, which has been developed by Sonu, our head IT, and with the guidance from Mr. Malia, because Mr. Malia knows the requirements of the students. So these two have worked together to create this platform, this IT platform, where you can write a CV from scratch, one solution. Second, you can upload your existing CV, modify it. It will convert into those ATS compliant softwares. It's automatic tool basically, and then you can go and check this on the ATS softwares to see the accuracy and improve the accuracy of your CV. Then you can create a job role based CV. So if you have received a job description of a specific company, you can upload the job description and create a fresh CV. Lot of your information, which is the basic information of your name, email ID, phone number, it will automatically pick up from your LMS. So if you have done the right registration, you have your right email ID and the WhatsApp and the email numbers into your registration details, it will automatically pick up all that information. And then you can modify all the information as per the job description. But it's very fast, very user friendly. You can create and save multiple CVs. Now, that brings us to the point number two. Once you build your multiple CVs for the various job roles, Mr. Male has got the second level of the software. Now, all your CVs will be automatically uploaded into his part of the server, or the other teams can see those academic teams if they want to review your CV. Mr. Male can review your CV, but that automatically happens because then he has a super access to this whole system, and he will have very easy access of all your CVs. So if you update your CVs on regular basis using this software, it would be very easy for him to share the CVs with the clients, with the companies on regular basis. And this will save time. Sometimes you are busy in learning so much, these programs, and you don't have time to build CVs. And if you on regular basis create these CVs, he will just pick up the CV, write CV, and send it to the company. You don't need to make effort, and you will directly receive the alert from his email that with which company we have shared your CV. All that information is now automated with this new AI-based platform which we have built. So now over to Sonu and Mr. Malia. For Sonu will take you, he will show you the demo. Now, this whole platform is available in your LMS. When you log in into your LMS, you'll be able to see this now. So my suggestion is go practice after this session, log in, practice this, build your CV, delete your CV, play it around, and build the right CVs eventually. So over to you, Sonu, for this session now.
Once you log in into your account on LMS portal, you will see this button, Job Opportunities. When we click on this button, we have this one more button here, Create and Manage CVs. So when you click on this button, it will open a new tab with this portal that says Generate Professional Resumes in a minute. And there's a button here where you can create CVs from scratch, from job descriptions. You can select a template, and here you can see all the CVs that you have already built. You can edit or delete them. So first, let's start with the create from sketch button. What this option will do is it will give you a plain template where you can fill all the details. Your email ID and phone number will be automatically updated here if you have done the correct registration. You can fill all these details. You can hide certain sections if you do not have, like you do not have work experience. You can hide this section. You can add multiple experiences here as well. So you can fill all the sections like this. Once you have filled all the sections, you can either download the resume in your computer. It will be displayed as it is that you can see here. So this templates updates in real time as you type there. You can zoom in there if you want to see better, right? Then you can again download the template. Once you are done building, or if you want to build it later, in that case, you can save the resume with a name. Then you can see that CV right in your CV management portal. And if you decide to edit it later, then you can click on edit. Yes. Then you can resume editing from where you left last time. Update it. Then you can download it again. Okay. So that's the one feature where you can build from scratch. Then we have another feature where we have a job description from a job. We can copy the whole description. So I've just gone to Naukri. I've done a search with keyword clinical research coordinator. There I can see a job post that says clinical research coordinator. There is job description for this job. Now we need to copy the whole description and make sure that all the skills are included in. The key skill section should also be in the copied content. Now we can copy the whole job description, get back to our CV management portal and create from job description and paste the description here. Now, as we submit on this job description, it will generate the resume from that job description. All the skills that were mentioned in the job description, and it have also generated a professional summary for the relevant role. Now you can fill all the details just like we did in the create from scratch. So what happens is if we include all the keywords from job description in our CVs, then it will be better suited in the job application systems that they will rank it higher because you have all the skills that were written in the job description. We have something that is not already mentioned in these sections like education and project here. In that case, we have a spare section here that is by default named the custom section. You can rename this section, or in this case we can say referrals here or referred by. And you have all the flexibilities that if you want to showcase your skills at the top, then you can move the skills to top also.
I will advise all the students to show these skills on the first page in only education, objective education, and then the skill part.
Absolutely.
And in the skill part, you can also, when you are making your CV, You can write clinical research skills, pharmacovigilance skills separately, and minimum 15 pointers.
So this is the section where we create the resume from a job description, and then we can save this here. And we can access this later in case we want to edit something or update something in there, and then we can download again. Another option we have it to create from a template. So Rahul sir have given us some templates where all the skills that you are taught are already mentioned in these templates. So you can select a relevant template that the job you are going to apply to. Select the template, apply template, and all the skills and a generic summary will be written here. You can edit these, and the skills are here pre-populated. Those you can add more skills or remove certain if you want. Another fields you will have to populate manually. And hide the unrelevant sections. If you do not need certain resumes or CVs, then you can delete those also. So we have one more feature here where we can browse existing resume and create the standard template one. So we have a CV here as you can see. That's an entirely different format. What we can do is go to browse file, select that CV, import and continue. It will use AI and automatically get the content, all the content from resume, and build a new resume on the standard template. You'll have to wait a bit in this because it's using AI logics in the backend. Here, so you can see it have paused all the skills, all the uh, experiences, companies, education, everything from that resume. So without any efforts, if you already have a resume, then you can parse that resume into this format effortlessly. Now you can download this resume. Or save this resume in the system. Here. So this is the demo of new CV management system, new resume builder that you can use. And if you have any feedbacks, you can write to support or you can raise request in your portal also, and we will surely address that. So please try this software and give us feedbacks and create new CVs.
Thank you, Sonu. Thanks a lot. Uh, I think that's what my advice and is to start playing around with this. Start creating very, I think, user friendly. You can just create your CVs and say what skills you're putting. The important things, skills, what skills you're learning into these programs, the relevant job skills for each of these roles in the clinical data management entry level role or CDMs, clinical trial related jobs, CTA, CRC, CRA job roles. Plus, you have drug safety associate role, ATMF regulatory record specialist role. So, try to create your CVs, play around with the system. The whole idea is get familiar with this. And once your CVs are there, we'll be able to pick those CVs for the sharing with the clients easily without any effort, because we then have another backend system which is used by Mr. Malia, and then he can always pick up the CVs of the relevant candidates if they are created. Because eventually we are moving to the platform where we will not be asking you CVs anymore. We expect you to build your CVs for the job roles, have them ready so that as soon as the opportunity comes, we just straight away pick up CVs and send it to the clients. Any questions? Now, I expect questions today. So, uh, happy to take questions from all of three of us. We'll be happy to answer them. Yes, Amara.
Is there any limitation how much CVs we can put in
No,
there?
you create as many you want for the different job roles. Yep, as many. It's your portal. Play around. As many as.
Thank you.
Manikanta.
Sir, how to check ATS score?
ATS score, we have not built the ATS score into this. We have, as a first step, we have built the software. Now there are websites to check your ATS score. So no, there are some external sites. Can you share the link?
Yeah, I will share a link in the chat box.
And so other thing is ATS score is always dynamic. For every position, you have to edit it, put keywords, put different job description, and then again check the ATS score. So ATS score is never static. It will change with every position you apply. So you have to constantly keep upgrading, editing your CV and checking your ATS score.
Right. And ATS score, one of the points is ATS score is highly dependent upon the what you have written in your CV and the skills and the experience or the internships you have done. It should all match. The resume should not be too long. It should not be too short. It should have ensure that whatever the number of sections are there, do not leave them empty. Fill these sections with the right information. If let's say there is a role of a drug safety associate, so please ensure that you're putting the skill sets for the drug safety associate in your CV. You must make sure that your CV has got all the right content, all the right keywords, job role related keywords, experience in any internship, like you have this think I internship you do, put that internship information. What did you do that in that internship? You did that internship for a drug safety associate, put those keywords there, put the keywords into the keyword sections. All these things are important for a CV to pass through the ATS system.
Better understanding of everyone as we are dealing every day with CVs. The basic idea why we have gone for this software, the number one thing is most of the students are struggling with the format, with the design, what to write, what not to write, and then above all ATS compliance. So the CV you will be getting is 100% ATS compliant. The only thing which you have to check is the ATS score. Then spelling mistakes are there, fonts are different, designing is different.
Pick up 8, 9 job roles, which are the standard job roles: clinical research associate, clinical trial assistant, junior CRA level role, uh, ETMF, regulatory record specialist role, drug safety associate role, clinical research, data management associate level role. So pick the 7, 8 standard job roles, build your CVs for these. Just check everything now, and it's going to be easy. Probably over the next 2, 3 days, spend on this whenever you get time out of your busy schedule. Start building, start playing around, start building CVs. Make sure that your standardized CVs are standardized. This will help you and us together to send the right CVs to the clients. See, build all this, start playing around. I think it will take you next few days. That's fine. But once you play around with this, have your good CVs, ready in the system. It'll help us in speeding up the sharing the CVs with the clients. Yes, Manikanda.
Sir, CV should be single page or it can be 2 to 3 pages,
No,
sir.
no, it can be depending upon how much experience you have in the past. So let's say before joining this course, if you have any 1 or 2 job experiences, mention them. So whether then it goes into 1 page or 2 page, then it's all right. As long as you're able to justify the content without any additional, information which is not useful. So if
Manikanta,
you have any specific job experience, you can mention that. And if that takes you into the 1.5, 2 pages, that's all right. But do not mention all those unnecessary things. The recruiters are not looking at those things at all, that you play volleyball or you play piano or you play antakshari. No one is bothered about that. Yes, volunteering, add that. Volunteering is useful these days for your selecting your CV by the recruiters. If they see that you have done any volunteering kind of a work, please mention that very clearly.
sir, with your permission, I will
Yeah.
give you example of the Manikanta irrelevant things. Most of the students are writing 10th and 12th, which is not required. When you are a graduate, this is a natural thing. You must have done 10th and 12th, then only you must have done a graduation. So I am writing in all the mails 10th and 12th is not required. Please remove this. So don't put 10th and 12th. It is not required. It is irrelevant because as you have done MSc, BSc, graduation, BPharm, MPharm, BDS, you must have done 10th and 12th. Now, so why to write it?
Most companies don't need that information. Yes, some may ask very specifically. If they ask, then modify the CV.
If they ask, I'll be giving you the tracker and you will have to even fill your percentage of 10th and 12th. When they ask, we ask from you also.
It's nice. It's a good software. Play around. It's taken a lot of effort by Sonu and Mr. Malia to build this, but it's going to be extremely useful for you. So play around with this, and I think send us your feedback and anything you want, any specific fields to be created. Yeah, this is the user perspective we want. We have built this, thinking of you, but now you are the ones who are going to use this. So please use and get back to us.